Good morning, everybody. It is July 15th, 2023, and I thought I would come out in between rainstorms and see what's happening in the garden. I know I have a beautiful crop of weeds. Here are my potted plants, and here is the thug of the year, sweet potato vine with some verbena and petunias. The begonias are doing really well. And here are the maples that I'm growing from seed. They're actually coming up. Back to the thugs. The hydrangea from a propagation last year. I have two left. This one's doing pretty well. A tomato plant that I did from seed. This is the other hydrangea, and it's just not, there's something missing in that soil. Let's wander. My verbena down there is looking great. Should maybe move that pot. Dichondra Silver Falls is starting to come in. This begonia is doing well. And over here, the Nephia, the hot poker plant, is on its way out. Oh, wait, I have to show you something. The little rose is starting to come back. Ignore the weeds. It's rained. Come back over here. These are the little colettes. I have one on either side. You can see one over there. This is my Lady of Shalott. It's blooming low because winter killed this plant. Several of my roses. This isn't the best look of this thing, but look at this hot poker plant. Look at the size of that bloom. It shows this is what it looks like when it starts to die off. Begonia's doing well, the phlox is doing well, and you would not believe, I literally weeded all this stuff out the other day. Phlox, it's Marc Chagall. There were some big rainstorms last night, so we wander around back over here. My clematis is still dying off. I don't know what the problem is here. I did weed this. I did. This is, I think it's called Oh So Easy. I'll have to look it up. Blooms are smaller second time around. The first time I didn't get anything because everything was so frost killed. This is my Atlas rose, which I've been babying because it too took a huge hit. It's starting to come back, but everything's much smaller. Same with this one, but at least I'm getting some healthy growth on it. And the same with this one. I really cut these things back. So I'm starting to see down here better growth. Crown Princess Marguerite, who does not give me one bloom. Go for her. Hydrangeas. Now some people seem to be able to grow them. Mine just didn't come back. This is Alexandria of Kent. Starting to get a bloom. This here is, I'm having in mind, Gara. I have two there and two bigger ones here. Interesting how in the same flower bed, this one does better. These two are doing better than these ones. My Gerber daisy is doing really well. We'll talk about that later on when I get around to that side. I have black spot. I guess you'll learn just to live with it. The phlox is doing fabulous, and the echinacea. Look at the echinacea. That was just gorgeous. That's verbena over there. It was given to me by a friend. And here's the pot with Nemesia here. Excuse my hands and nails are dirty. And I think those are proven winter petunia things. The peach tree is doing super well. My black lace elderberry seems happy. And yeah, it's been rained on, but this is a phenomenal lavender. And these glads came back from last year. Much better than they did last year. Look at that. But that's Nemesia. I really like that Nemesia. It smells pretty. And this is the purple fountain grass. So that pot's looking okay. These are some daylilies that came back. This is the garden sun. Again, my roses this year had a heck of a hit. That's Joseph's coat over here. One bloom. This will be the second bloom, but again, the first bloom wasn't great. Forgive the airplanes. There's some dill that I seeded from, I had a packet of seeds, thought I'd use them up. Back in here are all my coneflowers. Those I've had for many, many years. These I planted recently, past couple of years. There used to be a big grass here. I took it out. You still see there's one here that's trying to come back. You're going to die. Here's my tomato plants. I just threw some seeds in pots. And this last rainstorm kind of knocked them over, so I didn't get around to putting any stakes in, so I guess I'll have to do that. Over here, the begonias are doing okay. I'm kind of petering a bit. This is my peace rose. Something's eating it. I may move that guy. That is a Bliss Parfuma. The Astris. There's an At Last right here. This is Dark Night coming back again. Let's see if I can get a shot of that bloom. I'm killing myself. There you go, right in the middle. And this is Gara again. So it tells me that that dirt over there is just not good. There's the yarrow. Nepeta. And this is Royal Windsor or something. It took a big cut back, so it's starting to come back. Heuchera. More glads are doing better. My azaleas. Japanese forest grass. Rhododendron. 2 pots. I get a kick out of these. I think they're calla. And the Lea Stress. Unknown variety. Unknown variety. But blooms are a little hard out. This is At Last coming back with its second bloom. And then over here, Vanessa Bell has been a little sluggish. Excuse me, branch off. Starting to see some more growth on her. And this is Vanessa Bell. Oh, no, this is Eustacia Vi. My bad. Slow. I don't know if it's the spot or whatever. This is Vanessa Bell. It's planted this year, so it's doing, this was planted last year. This was planted this year. So there's something wrong here. This is Cherry Parfait coming back for a second bloom. Again, raggedy because of the rain. That's Roald Dahl. And this was supposed to be Scepter d'Isle, but has yellow blooms. So I talked to David Austin, and they seem to think it's Poet's Wife. So we'll see. This is New Dawn. And that is James Galway. James Galway going big. We'll walk back around here. What's great about these is next year I can dig them up, cut them in half, and I'll have 4. Or maybe cut them in 3. Who knows? The Sweet Autumn Vine is doing its thing. This heuchera bed is doing very well back here. I may move that one out. It's like I said, it's a mess. Now here's the bed I put in this year. This Astilbe is reaching the end of its bloom, so I'll cut those off. My coleus are doing really neat. They're coming up. The hostas are doing fine. Ferns. I stuck this columbine in this year. Not too long ago, but a month ago. 3 weeks. This is doing really well. I step through here. I don't know what this is. I'll have to look it up on a plant identifier. Here's an Astilbe that I transplanted here. And then there's one I transplanted here. Ferns. This is a columbine. Here. And these are coming, the irises are coming back. Now these heucheras I've had for years. I mean, they're probably due, and the Brunnera. Well, the Brunnera was last summer I've transplanted, so they're doing much better this year in those ferns. This, I think, is a cosmos, because I threw a bunch of seeds in. A lot of seeds didn't come up. What's interesting with these coleus is that you see all these, right? And this was literally a $4 pack from Home Depot. They're all growing, these ones are all growing much bigger, but these little red ones are smaller. Same there. But that's really interesting ones. So is that. But they had nice color. Back here, I've just been weeding things out. Those are foam flowers, Tiarella. The peonies back there, I may have to move because I don't think it gets enough sun back there. But I don't know exactly where I'm going to put it. These are daylilies, one bloom there. We'll see what's coming there. A different kind of hosta, giggly wiggly, I think it's called. It's fun. It's doing okay here. I know it likes shade, but I don't know if it likes that spot. So it's all a matter of hopscotching things around. This yarrow, though, yeah. I think you can divide that. I'll have to look it up again. I may dig it out and divide it. Maybe stick some over here. Or maybe even back there in that bed. That'd be kind of fun back there. So the tomatoes are the next project to figure out how to prop them up. You know how you get those ideas? Oh, I'll plant some seeds. Have a few plants. These are sun gold variety. I am getting some. Here. Right there. It's starting to rain. So there is what I have so far. Oh, I've got more. Here. Oh, that's exciting. I love the sun golds. They're just like candy. But this pot's doing pretty well. I like it. I think next year I'm going to try to do blue and white. So it is raining again, which I love the rain because it sure beats hand water and all this. My maples are coming along here. Of course, I have leaves that fall on them. Well, here's one funny. This here is a volunteer, I think it's a maple, from some neighbor's tree, because this year I had all the little whirligigs. That's what those over there are from. So they're coming along. I have growth on them. I have found out, the wind just popped that one over. When it stops raining, I'll have to come out and restake this Dragon Master. Dragon Master really does not like the sun at all. Look what it does. It fries it. So that's it for July 15th in my messy, weedy garden. I should do a video on just how many weeds, different kinds of weeds I have. Oh, here's the story. Well, there's the peach tree I planted this year. And that's the apricot tree, which used to be planted here. It was dying. I mean, it looks much better. I just picked it out, and I still have to cover the roots a little bit better with some dirt. We're digging in deeper. For some reason, it was dying in this spot. Maybe it's too clay down there, or the water ran out too fast. I don't know. But I just came out here a couple days ago, as a matter of fact, and just dug it up, plopped it in here, watered it. See, you can see here. It was just dying off. Now it's coming back, so that's good. But I don't know if I want it in a pot. I don't know what it is about that piece. All this soil here is heavy clay underneath. So the phlox does well, the echinacea does well, the lavender does well. My roses did well last year, but I think a lot of that problem this year is because we had those weird frosts. Those roses I should probably move out. Maybe move, I don't know. Isn't it gardening though? It's like you come out and you look at it and it's like, okay, what can I do better? Where can this plant do better? And it's kind of a guessing game. This is looking nice. I have to trim the lavender topiaries. They're kind of getting woolly. So it's starting to rain, and I'm going to go in and get busy doing some other things, because I know I'm going to be out here weeding and weeding and weeding. So you all have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one.